I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak. I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying, iced up. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss $1 up. Hey, when you on top, go ahead on you.
Comes us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go! Grind 38! Grind 38!
He finds some open field here. He finds an opening past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year in the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Brees now. That's caught by Meredith right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Got it!
From the gun, it's Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get set. Kill.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he locates Josh Hill complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Breeze going to throw. And that is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Here we go. Good. Line 4, ready. Oh, 2, 13. Ready.
To throw is Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Kill.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here we go. Kill.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Looking to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Gone, 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 gone.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Alex Anzalone able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. Now Cohen. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got Snead. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Gone! 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 Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know,
rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Breeze now to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to get this one up past the 25. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Got it! 21, 21! Monday!
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there. Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Play back at the 20. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That motherfucker's trash, man.
Room here to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
He can't throw the ball.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore.
He can't throw the ball, so I got to sub in somebody else to throw the ball for his ass, man. Fucking Ravens.
Flacco looking for his first toss. He gets this into Michael Crabtree. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I just had to get some pro points for him and goddamn fix his accuracy, man. That accuracy is horrible. His accuracy is horrible. That's why I stopped playing with him, boy.
On the ground with their leading rusher from a season ago, it's Alex Collins. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big
accuracy
as
is horrible.
It, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely.
Now, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now let's go. Blue Lightning.
And they'll run it with Cohen.
Man, who the fuck 42 is blocking, man? What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what
motherfucker ain't block a soul. And all you doing is sitting back and throwing that motherfucker. But down Drew Brees. I mean, shit, he Drew Brees, man.
They run. This is Cohen. Now that play is
this team is horrible, man.
Yardage back at the 35.
That offense is horrible.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that
then I let his bum ass. He's sorry as hell. Nigga sorry. I ain't gonna lie, nigga sorry.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On first down, Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he goes out of bounds.
Damn, defense sorry as hell, boy.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new.
And he doing the same shit.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Breeze now on first down.
Give me that. Oh, my gosh. Damn, man. This man's not jumping for shit.
He goes for 18
the fuck?
The drive will continue. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they've peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start.
God damn.
Pulled down. C.J. Mosley. Coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From midfield, here's Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside.
That defense is sorry, bro. This defense is sorry. He doing the same shit. It's just the defense can't react to this shit. They so damn sorry. That supposed to been a damn pick turnover. Motherfucker ain't even picked the ball off.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Look how sorry he is. The DB is fucking sorry. Same play.
Again, 3 first-half touchdown passes, 4 and down. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
It's going to be a long season.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision
long season with this bullshit.
Winds up successful.
They can't guard a soul. Motherfucker ain't doing nothing spectacular. He just can't guard the motherfucker.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
that motherfucker can't guard shit.
Offensively, they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shit, you gonna have to ask Christopher. I'm gonna tag you after this, bro. It might be, I think so. What the fuck is you doing?
3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I had to pick up the fucking Baltimore Ravens, man.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I had to pick up the fucking Ravens,
man.
A
timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The Ravens on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He can run for it, and he will. So we have reached
I got the ball first.
With the visiting Saints out on
Hell yeah, because I ran Wildcat first play.
Coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
I sure as hell did.
Halftime report. Coach.
He scored on every drive he had.
For the third quarter, the Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Out come the Saints now.
I can't run my regular defense. I gotta run sensitive. Defense shit.
Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
I should have played smart when I threw that pick at the goddamn on my side of the ball.
Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They ain't doing nothing but running cross routes, and my linebackers, everybody's too slow to keep up with this shit. See this shit right here? Crosses.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And Thomas has it. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Breeze. He sets to fire.
Oh my, Jimmy Smith?
He's got a man.
What the fuck? Jimmy Smith, he keep doing the same shit.
Touchdown.
That shit gay as hell. Jimmy Smith can't guard that shit.
And the Saints add on to their lead.
I should just guard that motherfucker myself. Jimmy Smith, sorry as fuck.
That's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
Nigga doing the same play. That shit is straight trash. That shit straight trash, bro. I gotta adapt to that shit. I don't know what it's. I ain't blitzed that play. The safety got down, just did what he wanted.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now.
So we know that tight end and that receiver, that's what's being open. He's dragging the other player for a stretch to the flat, but that shit is dead. That running back, he motion, that shit dead. It's that deep ball right there. The cornerback can't react to it by itself.
Sequence of plays we want to run, these things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. This is Cohen. And he gets it to the 34. Good.
Hell yeah, I'm going to have to do that. My DB's too slow. That nigga was running in slow motion when he threw that ball.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years.
I just got to adjust to the Ravens, that's all.
That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
I'm acting like I'm playing with the goddamn Eagles.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Back to throw. He's going to dump that off to his running back.
Damn,
Cohen.
keep running.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now, if he gets some accuracy, I'm going to keep him as quarterback. Next year, he'll be good. He going to learn how to throw that ball next year.
Because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Call a timeout. Wow.
Before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I call a timeout. But you know he can't pull that shit off with no Eagles. He could do that on the Ravens, that dumb shit he doing the same play. Oh, he ain't doing the same play as me, but it's kind of similar.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Drops it underneath for Collins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This one is caught by Brown. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. First, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
God damn, nobody blocking?
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. On 4th down, it's Collins. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch
Shit,
more
I got to
plays.
scramble the quarterback. Let me got down.
From the 2 now. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Crabtree, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in his first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
He scored every play, bro.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans
Let me see what defense he in, because I know how to stop that shit now.
Opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
I know how to stop that shit now.
What are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He's got his man on the crossing route. 7 yards to pick up.
I saw he run his crossing routes, man. This nigga is a garbage player.
Right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze.
I got him manned up. 2 mans. 2 fucking mans. And he's still running this shit.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Breeze now on 1st down.
Look, I got the man double. Why is the man not coming down?
Right around the 37.
I know what to do. Fuck it. Run flat.
Catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
And a big rush.
Done the same shit.
And they brought the pressure then just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slips free.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is brought in at the
Why he still running over there?
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big.
Now loose football. The ball comes.
Come on, he's not that fast. He's not fast. The fuck, man? This shit gay as hell. He had him burned.
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much
that shit was for a touchdown.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze.
Why he stop? Man, look at the nigga stop, bro. The nigga stop in the middle of the fucking play, man. I can't play with this team. Fuck this franchise. That's why I don't do franchise. He can have that shit. He made me mad. Play me hit the head against the Eagles. Play me hit the head against the Eagles. This team is sorry. Play with this damn team. This team is sorry as fuck.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
This team sorry as hell.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Flush to his right.
Damn, Flacco, you can't throw even.
But it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
319! 319! Watching now, Barney!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And the hit, John.
Wow.
It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Detroit! Gun!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll find his rookie tight end. It's Hayden Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A right side catch by Crabtree. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Got it complete to Crabtree. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
LaVarcus, the fucking Ravens is fucking trash. The defense is horrible, slow as fuck. Slow. They fucking slow. Trash ass Ravens.
Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively.
Hey, sorry.
To hold them to 4,
I can't play like how I play with the Eagles with these boys. Hell no. That nigga burnt me for every yard.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this one will wind up with him.
Who's my running back? Who the fuck is Tariq Cohen?
4-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Damn, you fucking bum.
This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fucking bum, man.
Doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now he'll escape to his left.
Oh, man, you sorry. Oh, man. He's sorry.
On 4th and goal.
Come on.
He's able to come up with a goal line stand. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken from just outside the 30. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Lucky 56. Gun, 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 gun.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alex Okafor in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Jaron Elliott in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Hey, kill. Got it.
Bree's going to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Breeze to throw on second down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual
it.
guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1.